Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Steve on the 90 day. A little bit further on from Fridays, about a little bit of aid in losing weight. I don't know about the easy way, but it's not been easy, but it's working. Half a stone in about a month. That's probably why I've been feeling so tired. Oh, there's an aeroplane, hang on. Lovely skies again. Anyway, the way to eat is forget everything you've been taught about dieting. Forget calorie counting. Forget diet drinks especially. Because when they don't put sugar in, they put something worse in. NutraSweet, aspartame, stuff like that. Which is detrimental to your dieting because it makes you keep weight on because it's so sweet. Anyway, here's a guy. So forget all that and forget your slices of bread, forget your gluten-free, double the calories, twice the price. Basically, as on Fridays, it was carbohydrates in the right balance with protein and fat. However, you must convert to fat burning, not sugar. So for the first few weeks, it's going to be difficult cutting out the bread and where you can the sugar. Now, green tea is refreshing, but don't boil it. You get it in tea bags. Clipper's a good brand. 2 tea bags in a mixer, maybe a litre, 750 ml. Gently shake it about with cold water. Stick it in the fridge till the next day. Throw the tea bags. You get a perfect green tea. It's not been boiled, so there's nothing being boiled out of it, and everything is still in there. If it's a little bit bitter to your taste, don't worry about it. You'll get used to it. Or add a little bit of honey. And just drink. It's refreshing in the summer. There's a drink for you. Now when you're eating, 300 grams ain't a lot. It's a couple of potatoes, 30 grams, sorry. It's a few chips. You can have those if you want. You can also have cheat days. But most things you need to turn fat is fat. And it burns brighter, hotter and longer than sugar, and it doesn't spoil your body like sugar does, because that turns to ethanol, which turns to formaldehyde, which turns to formic acid. You see where I'm going? So forget everything you've learned. Now you can get fat from animal sources or veggie sources. It's up to you. Personally, I like a nice steak, load of fat on it, cooked just nicely. Or avocado, but I don't like those too much, or they don't like me. So work out what fat you prefer and use butter instead of margarine. And don't worry about anything. Make sure you've got salt in your diet. Now, not your common garden table salt, a pound a gallon or a pound a litre, pound a pound. Get some sea salt or that Himalayan pink salt. It's got about 84 minerals in there that your body uses in the right proportion. Now if you've got a craving for salt and you've got to use loads of salt on your food because you're using the wrong salt, change it. If you don't have enough salt, you've got to get double chins. Sounds weird. You'd have to drink a lot more water. And the short way of doing it isn't really short. Takes a bit of getting used to. It took me 3 weeks to get used to it. I keep changing the recipe with adding essentials to it. And so far it's worked out okay. Yesterday's recipe I made turned out a little bit strong, but hey, I mixed up for a litre and just made 250 ml. I'm only drinking 10 or 15 ml at a time of it. Now, because it's oil and water, and the water contains the bits that's in it, it sticks to your lining of your stomach. reduces the need to eat. Now you've got to drink water with this. You're going to be forever thirsty. Or drink the green tea. It's basically cold water with all the benefits. Now, what you want is short chain fatty acids. And the easiest way to get them is collagen, beef collagen. It's not expensive, it's about £8 a pack. Add in 50 to 100 ml of water, depending on quantity you're making. You add 2 teaspoons, which is 10 grams. Dissolve it first. And that gives you the short chain fatty acids. Now you're mixing it in water because you want to put 1 or 2 grams of inositol in there. If you've got it, don't worry. It's not essential for losing weight. Now, once you've got your 1 or 2 grams of inositol, you can put DMAE in. Personally, I put too much of that in. It's a barbiturate and it's tangy to say the best. I put 1, 2, 3, 4 grams of that in. And I use a gram scoop. And there's 8, 16, there's about 3,200 micrograms of stuff in there when it's dissolved. And the last thing you add in is your liquid lecithin sunflower oil with no GMOs, no soy. Stir that in well. Don't whack it into a blender. Add your oil slowly and stir it as you go. More and more will dissolve. Now when you've got that done, screw the lid on, whack it in the blender for 2 or 3 minutes. Take it off. Do it again for 2 or 3 minutes. Take it off. Check there's no bits. If there is, put it on again for another couple of minutes. Bottle it. First off, you're going to left with a bit at the bottom after you bottled it. Drink it. If you want strawberry flavour, you can add a strawberry flavour they used on ice cream to coat it with. That works pretty well. Now, the amount of liquid oil you put in MCTs, it's medium chain triglyceride, is about 150 ml. If you're going to make 250 ml mix, so you got 150 of the MCT, you got 50 of the water with 10 grams of short chains in it. Now when that lines on your stomach, it comes out white like milk. No real taste to it, but like I say, you can add strawberry flavour to it later. You drink it, it lines your stomach. Now the short chain fatty acids, which is the collagen in water, stick to your stomach and get absorbed straight through your stomach. That's it. That's as simple as that. Also, like me, you're going to have to give up smoking. Anyway, take it easy and speak to you tomorrow.